Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 5 of this RMS Campania tutorial. Today's focus is the ship's funnels, lifeboats, rudder, propellers, and any other thing I can think of during the process. It may even get to be the final video, but I'm not sure, but we'll see what I can get fitted into this video. It'll probably be another one after this, but we'll see. Anyway, we're going to focus on the funnels first. We're going to go over to the funnel base that we built in the previous video. So we've got these two funnel bases here. We go to the first one, and both funnels are the same, and they both fit on the funnel base exactly the same as well. So we go down to the funnel base itself, and we go to the centre block, and we go one block back from the front. So centre block, one block back, and then we build the funnel from there. So we build the funnel 3 wide, and then we want 2 out like so, and then 3 back, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then inside again we go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 and 2, and then 1 in the centre like so. I do the same the other side. 2 out, 2 out like that, 2 out, and then 3 back, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back on the inside 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 and 2 like so. And there we are. There's our funnel, sort of in position. And then just trying to think how to do this. If we go to the front centre now, we're going to build the funnel upwards. And you're going to build the same design on all sections of the funnel. So basically, I'll build the centre first. So on the centre, you're going to build upwards 11 in red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then on the behind that, you build 11 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you want 7, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on, no it's not, it's 4. Piss, apologies there. So it's up 11, 11, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then in black we go up 7. Yeah, 7 in black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Disaster averted. So there's the funnel, sort of. Well, that's the design you're going to want to use. You're going to use that same design, this whole thing, on every front one, on every block of the funnel, basically. So where you do the same design, you build it on. If I build it in yellow or white, you'll see. So build it on that block, and that block, and then on that block there. So you do that the same design on all those blocks around the side there, and then the same on the back as well. So the same on that block, and across the front as well. So that's the design you're going to want to do. You're going to build that all the way around. So I'm going to use copy paste to just copy and paste each section into position. It just saves a lot of time building it. But you just do that same design I just explained on all of those white blocks. So here's another look, like so. And I shall use copy for this position. So copy and then paste it on every white block. So paste there, paste there, paste there, and finally paste there. And once I've done that, you can see got the first sections in place there. So what I want to do is do the same on the back rows as well. So I've got a copy from the back here. So copy and then paste it on the back section. So I shall start on the centre back and work my way around. Paste, 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 and paste. And there we go. There's the back sections done. So you've got the funnel, or half the funnel, looking like that. And it is slanted slightly. As you can see, it's slanted backwards. The tops are not slanted just yet, but we'll worry about that later on. So what I'm going to do, I've only done half the funnel as well. I'll do the other half later on, but as long as you get one half done, it gives you an idea on how the funnel should look. So I'll go on the inside now and just fill in the gaps between each section. And everything should all be fine. So apologies for not explaining this overly thoroughly, but there's only so far or so much I can actually explain. I don't really want people to sound like an idiot, you know. I'm sure there are a lot of intelligent people out there who know what I'm talking about. Or I don't know, there's a lot more people, loads of people more intelligent than me. It's just an understatement, really. Anyway, let's build these sections and fill them all in. And the black section. And lastly, this middle section as well. So I just fill in this last bit as well. And down to the bottom. Another time-consuming job, but you know, when it's done, it should look fine. That's the theory, anyway. And, oh, hang on, a bit more to do. And there we go, there's half the funnel filled in, so I'll just go around the other side and get an idea on how it should look. And it should look something like that for the moment. So we've not slanted it at the tops yet, but we'll worry about that just in a second. So that is how it should look. So I'm just going to fly over to the prototype now and see how this slanting process works, because I can't remember how I've done it. So if you look at it from the side, we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remain as they are, and then the next 1, 2, 3, 4 go down by 1 block, and then the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go down by 2 blocks. There we go. And you do the same at the bottom as well. So if we go back over to our build, and yeah, the ship does look weird how it is, but there we go. So there we go. We'll go back round to the. If you look at it side on, we go up to the front, and the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks stay as they are, and then the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you remove the top 4, and then the next 5 you remove 2 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so, and it should look something like that from the front. So you got the slant at the top done, and now you need to do the slant at the bottom as well. So you've got to remove the front 5 again, remain as they are, and then the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 we replace with black, and then the next 5 and 2 down are replaced with black again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, and then do the centre as well. And from the side it should look something like that. And there we go. That's the slanty bit done. And it don't look too bad. You could probably make it a bit less slanty if you want to, or make it more slanty. It's entirely up to you how you want to interpret this. But anyway, that is the funnel done. And for the stripes, you want to go to the bottom of the funnel now. So go to the bottom front basically. If we look at it side on again, we'll do it this process. So we'll go to the front side on, and the stripe is the 4th block up from the bottom. So from the front we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and add a stripe. So the front 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next 4 are 1 block down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next ones are another block down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the centre, and there we go. And that's the bottom stripe done. And then the next stripe is I don't know actually. Every 7th block up. So we go back to the front again and count to the 7th block up. So from that first stripe we count up 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And build the same again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next row down 1, 2, 3, 4. Next row down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the centre as well. And that's the second stripe. Like so. And the third stripe we go up 7 again. So from the front again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we do the same again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next row down 1, 2, 3, 4. Next row down 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh piss. 4, 5, and then the centre on the back as well. And there we go. That is the funnel pretty much done in that respect. So we've got the stripes and the slanty bits all done. Well, half of it anyway. I've not done the other side, of course, but I'll do that in a minute. So that's how a funnel should look for the minute, and it don't look too bad, in my opinion, anyway. So what I'm going to do a quick copy paste. So I shall copy from down the bottom. So I'm just copying it to the other side basically. So I copy from down there up to the top up here. So add 2 blocks there and copy from that. And I should use copy, flip to the right, and then paste. This should work. And there we go, that's the other side done, and I'm surprised how well that worked. Anyway, that's the funnel done on both sides now, and it should look sort of like that. Not beautiful, but you know, it does a thing. And we can sort of correct the errors on the front, and it should look something like that. So what we can do now is add the ladder to the front. So we need grey wool for this one, grey wool, and we need the ladder. So that's for the front. So what we do, add from the bottom, add the grey line up the middle of the funnel, up to the top of the red, and there we go. And then add your ladder going down the centre of that, Not all ships had this, but you know, it's a design which I tend to use on all the ships I do. And there we go. And if you want to add the ladder down to the bottom there, and there we go. That is the ladder added. For the top of the ladder, you can add whistles. I'm not really sure what to use for whistles, but I normally use cobblestone wool for this because it's, you know, pretty basic. So I put one there and one there like so. So that's sort of the whistles, if you like. Or no, well, it's up to you how you want to do that. But that's the whistles I've added. Nothing special. And then last job for this funnel is to go on the inside and add the grill. So one down from the top of the funnel, we add a bar across, one block gap, add another bar across, one block back and down, add a bar across, and the same again, and then last one block down from the top, a bar across there, and maybe one more there. So there we go, there's the grill across the top. Once again, not all ships had this, but it's just something that I normally do with my ships. So I just added a grill across the top there, and that is funnel number 1 done. And it should look something like that. Nothing brilliant or pretty, but it's a thing. And then for the funnel number 2, you just do the same thing again. So I'll do the foundation of it. Well, I've already done the foundation. We'll do the base of the funnel. So I'll go to this base here. Center block, 1 block back. We build 3 wide, and then 2 out, 3 back, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 2, 1. Same the other side. 2 out, 1, 2, 3 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. And there we go, there's the second funnel in place, or the base of it. And you just do the same thing again. Exactly the same. So I shall do a jump cut while I sort all that out, and then we can move on to the next job. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So now the ship should look something like that with both funnels in place. It gives the ship a bit more identity and a bit more of a silhouette. And it don't look too bad. So we've got those 2 funnels all done. And like I say, you can adjust them if you want to, make it a bit more slanty or less slanty. It's entirely up to you, but you know, it's entirely your design if you want to. Well, my design, your modifications. Yeah, as before, I might as well bring this up. If you're going to be building this as part of a online video or downloadable project, then don't forget to leave credit for the design. That is all I ask. And a link to the channel if you like. Yeah, anyway, what we're going to do now is move on to the lifeboats. And we're going to start on the right hand side. It doesn't matter which side you're on, left or right. Right front here. And we're going to start by this pillar here. So you got this on this main deck here, the same deck with the funnels. We've got this large pillar thing here. We're going to count to the 4th block back from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and well, out 2 basically. And we're going to add our davit from there. So our davit is actually are they attached? They're attached on the outside. Okay, so 4th out, and we build 1 block out like so, and build up 7. No, up 6. Sorry, so build 1 out and then up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we build. We can either use stairs for this or just use blocks, but I use stairs to be awkward. On the top we add stairs, and then 2 blocks in. 1, 2 like so. And then at the bottom of the davit you build down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 like so. And it looks a bit weird how that's attached. I'm just trying to think if I can sort of tidy that up a bit. If you want to, you can build it on the 5th block back. That may be better, so it might attach a bit better. If you want to, you can add another block in here to attach it better. It's up to you, but you know, if you do have a gap there, then you can do something to adjust it. But it's up to you. Anyway, that's the first davit in place, and then you're going to leave a 15 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks back we build another davit. So 1 out and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up plus stairs and 2 in, and then 4 down underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, that's that one done there. So you've got a 15 block gap between davit A, davit B, and then in between you're going to want to build a lifeboat which is 15 long. So go to the end of the davit, or go to the first davit basically, and count 1, 2, 3 in, and then 1 back, and then we build, actually it's 2 back, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3 in, and then 2 back, we start building. So the funnel, the lifeboat keel is 13 long, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so the lifeboat keel 13, and then at each end you build 2 and then 1. Same at the other end, 2 and then 1, and then build the base of the boat, which is basically the side like that, and then the side, the other side, like so, and then on top you build 2 out, 2 out, like so. Same at the other end, 2 out, 2 out. On the other side you build 1 and then 2 out. On the other side you build 1, 1 and then 2 out, and then you build the sides of the boat like so, and then remove any blocks you don't need. So a couple of blocks on the corners, just to make it slightly streamlined. It's up to you how you want to do this. There we go. And if you want to, you can leave the boat without a cover, so you can put seats and things in there. But on my prototype, I put a cover on top, so I'm gonna put white blocks, or fill the boat up with white blocks, and it should look something like that. And then using grey carpet, or any colour carpet really, you can use any colour you want. I think what I'll do today, I'll use red. I'll be different and be red. We'll use red carpet and put a cover over the top. So it's up to you what colour you want to use. Like I say, I'm using red today. I feel like using red. Colours of Alfa Romeo and Ferrari, of course. Actually, I think Alfa Romeo is white and red, isn't it? I don't know. There we go. That's the lifeboat covered there, and it should look something like that. And you can add bits more, a bit more detail, like chains, well not chains, but things to attach the boat to the davit, make it look a bit more decent. But it's up to you. That's the that's the first of 8 boats, by the way. So you're going to want to do the same thing 7 more times down the side. For the next gantry davit, you get for the next set of davits. Sorry, you're going to leave a single block gap from the last davit. So single block gap, and then you build another set of davits. So each pair is separated by 1 block, or each set, sorry, is separated by 1 block, and each pair is separated by 15 blocks. Confusing, I know, but that's how it is. So I should build the second davit here, or second set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, stairs, and 2 blocks, and then a 15 block gap down to there, and then we do the same again. So 1 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, 1 and 2 across, and then 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there you go. There's the second set done. Oh wait, I haven't done the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down, like so. There we are. That's the second set of davits done there. I should add the third set, may as well. So 1 block gap, we build 1 out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, stairs, and 2 blocks, and then 4 down underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 15 block gap. So, and then we add 1 block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, plus stairs, and then 2 in, and then 4 underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's the third set of davits. So you carry on doing that all the way down the side of the ship until you get to 8. So you want 8 sets of davits, 8 lifeboats. So yeah, remember the lifeboat goes between each set of davits. So that's the basis of it done. So what I'm going to do, I do a jump cut while I fill in the rest to give you an idea, or at least I've given you an idea. So like I say, there's 8 lifeboats down each side, 16 in total. So 8 this side, 8 the other side. So I shall do a jump cut while I sort that, and then we'll move on. So back in a moment. Right, back again. I've added all the lifeboats on both sides, and the ship should look something like that. So you got 8 lifeboats down this side, which look all nice and neat in their red covers. Look quite neat actually. Down this side, excuse me, and then across the other side as well, where we started. Got all the lifeboats down the side there. So there's 8 lifeboats down each side, so 16 in total, and everything should be fine. So it really gives the ship a bit more structure. Really, it's quite chunky. So yeah, don't look too bad. A little detail I'm going to add now on the side of the large white pillars is the lights on the side of the ship. So you got green on one side and red on the other side. So what we do, we go to this large panel on the side here. So this is on the right hand side. Large panel here. 1 block down from the top centre. So centre block, 1 down. Add a white block, and then a red block, and then a white block, and then 2 block gap, or 1 block gap, whichever way you want to go. Add another white block, red block, white block, like so. So basically, I suppose they're lights to signify which side of the ship you're on. So red on this side, and then we go to the other side and use green lights. So we use some green concrete or whatever. What should we use? We'll use lime concrete for this one. So one down from the top, we go white, green, green, and then white, and then 1 block gap, white, green, and white. There we go. So I don't know which side of this is right or not, because I know one side's red, one side's green. Which side they are, I could not tell you, but you know, it's a little design thing nonetheless. So there you go, you got sort of lights on either side, and it just gives it a little bit more detail, and it don't look too bad. That's my opinion anyway. So what I'm going to do now is move on now to the sides of the funnels. So we're going to go to the side of each funnel. So we'll start at the first funnel, and we'll go in the space here. So you got basically a space in each corner of the funnel, basically, or the corners of the support, basically the yellow support down here, or the yellow platform. In the space here, we shall add a vent. So we'll add a center one. So it doesn't really matter where exactly, just as long as it's in this space. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and then quartz stairs on the top. So quartz stairs there, and then 1 block forward, and then sides 2 up, and on the back 2 up as well. So yeah, there's that vent there, and the same on the back half of that platform as well. So we go, just add a funnel vent here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs, block, 2 at each side, and then 2 at the back. So it doesn't matter where exactly, as long as they're on that yellow platform, you should be okay. So it should look something like that. So I'll do the same on the other side. So if I just get this right and try and get it symmetrical. So 1, 2, 3 that way, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs and a block, and then 2 up at the sides, 2 up at the back, and it should look something like that. So that's that side, I think that's just about right. And then the same on the back of the platform. So I was trying to get a rough idea how this works. So if we want 1, 2, 3, 4 there, stairs, and then block forward, and then 2 at each side, and 2 at the back. And there we go. There's the 4 vents around funnel number 1. Should look something like that. And that's that little jobby done there. We'll do the same at funnel number 2 as well, but I think I'll just add 2 vents for this one because I cannot be bothered. So same again, 1, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs, and then a block, and then 2 at each side, and 2 at the back. Same at the back end as well. I may as well do all 4, and so same at the back here, 1, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs, block, 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 block. And then the same on the other side. So what was it? 2 gap on the back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs and a block, 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 block. So that's that side, and do the same at the front end as well. Get them in the right place. So 1, 2, 3 across. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Stairs, block, block, block. And a block block. There we go. There's the 4 vents on the stern as well, or on the second funnel. Looking across to the prototype, we want a couple of vents, or 3 vents, on the large deck house here, this large brown deck house. So I'm just trying to work out how to do this one. So if we go and add, so I'm not sure exactly where, but as long as you get 3 down each side, we should be okay. So we'll add 1 roughly a little way down the side here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up, plus stairs and a block. And don't worry about the side supports, it should look fine. So you can see the second tier of the brown, basically you add the first vent, and then we go halfway down again, roughly halfway down the length of this large skylight. We go 1, 2, 3, 4 up again, plus the stairs and another block, and then roughly halfway down again, 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs and another block. So I'm not given exactly the exact dimensions of where they go, but As long as they're on that second tier of the brown, so you've got the bottom brown bit here and the second tier there, so as long as you got it on that, it should be okay, it should attach fine. So I do the same the other side if I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs, facing the right way preferably, and a block. Same the other side, roughly there. 1, 2, 3, 4, stairs and a block. And lastly over here, last one down here, get it lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, stairs and a block there. So there we are, there's those vents done there. And it shouldn't look too bad. That's my opinion anyway. So that's that little job done. I just look over to the prototype and see what else I have missed out. I think we've got all the vents in place. Yeah, don't look too bad. So that's, yeah, we've got all that done. So what we're going to do now is fly down to the stern of the ship. We're going to add the propellers and the rudder. This is something that is very vital to a ship of this type. You can't use sails really. So we go down to the back end of the ship, right down to the very back end underneath the overhanging bumhole. So we use cobblestone wall for this. We need hinges, so we need, let's get my notes, I think we need 9 hinges. Yeah, 9 hinges. So we'll go from the centre of the back end, a straight edge. We'll go 1 block up from the top, or 1 block up from the bottom, sorry, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you got 9 hinges like that. And then for the base of the rudder, we build at the bottom here 1 block back from the keel. You add 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 and 2, and then up 2, and then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside 1 you add 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. And then in black, if I can get the black colours, I'll just use that one. In black we want up 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, like so. So there's the shape of your rudder, like so, or sort of, and then we just build the rest against the hinges, and fill in the rest with the proper colours. So connect the hinges up like so, and then we fill in all those bits like so. And there we go, there's the rudder added. And it should look something like that. Nothing special, but it's done. So what we want now is for the propellers. Go back to the keel again. So underneath the rudder here, or underneath the rudder hinges, you've got the end of the keel. And we're going to count up to the 7th. So from the bottom here, count up 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then from there, 7 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then build out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where our propeller will start. So on the end here, you build out 4, and then you build 1 back, and then we get our sandstone blocks. So we need sandstone now. Sandstone blocks and sandstone stairs. So on the end of that block now, you build 1 sandstone, and then you want to build up 2, out 2, down 2, and then in 2, like so. So you've got a design like that. And then on the ends you want to sort of try and build a propeller design. So upside down stairs, upright stairs, and a block, and then upright stairs, and it creates a sort of vague propeller blade shape. So same on the end at the top here, upright stairs, back to front stairs, and then a block, and then upside down stairs in there, like so. And there you go, there's a second blade. Same on the other side, stairs, and then upside down stairs, a block, and then stairs. And same at the bottom. We want, which way do we want this? We want stairs, upside down stairs, and then back to front, upside down stairs, and then a block, and then upright stairs. And you got this 4 propeller blades like that. And then in the middle you just add the single block like that for the cone, and there you go, there's the propeller added. And then for the propeller shaft, I'll just look at the, check the design a second, make sure it's right. Yep. And then for the shaft, what you want to do is remove these 3 blocks here. So you've got these 2 blocks here connected to the propeller. Now these 3 blocks here you don't need, so remove those ones there. And then from those propeller shaft point here, you just build forward, all in red, all the way forward until it connects with the ship like so. Same with the next row above. Actually, what you want to do is from that propeller shaft again. So 1 block back from the propeller, so or 2 blocks back, you build 1 and then 2 and 2, like so. So it gives you a propeller shaft design. So you've got the propeller shaft in place, and then from that row of 2 here, you just build back again, like so, and then the next row above, just build back, and there you go. There's the propeller shaft flange done, and it should look something like that. And you just do the same thing on the other side, because it's both sides are symmetrical, so it should all look fine. So what I'm going to do a copy paste, because it just takes a lot of time otherwise. So I should copy from down here and copy to up here, and then we'll be able to copy, flip and paste hopefully. So copy, flip to the right, and then paste, and there we go. There's the other propeller added. So now the ship has propulsion and steering, and she looks not too bad. Better than I expected, really. And it doesn't look too gawky. And that's that little job done there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do another jump cut while I restart the game, because it's lagging like hell again, and then we can move on to the next job. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, game restarted, and I've come to the conclusion that I can actually finish this tutorial in this video. We've only got the forecastle, masts, and a bit of detail on the stern to do, and then we can call it a day. So yeah, things are going better than I expected. So what we're going to do now is work on the forecastle, which is the front deck of the ship here, and we're going to go to the front wall of the superstructure here and work our way forward from there. So this curved wall of the superstructure here, and we're going to leave a 3-block gap, so 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block we'll use white quartz for this, because that's always handy, block of quartz. And yeah, the 4th block forward we build, and we're going to build a small cargo hatch 7 wide, so that is 3 that way and 3 that way, and then the sides are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across to the other side. And then you can build it either 2 high or 1 high, it's up to you, but I think I'll leave it 1 high and then add quartz slabs around the edge. And I think what I use is brown, not brown, it's dark oak wood planks. There we are, dark oak wood planks, what we need. So we use slabs around the edge of this hatch, like so, and then fill in the space with dark oak, like so, just to give it a cover. And there we go, there's that. And then what we're going to do is add the breakwater, which goes out from the side. So on the back wall of this hatch, on the sides, you're going to build out 2, and then you want 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, or 2 basically, out to the side, and it should look something like that. It's the breakwater. It's basically, it directs waves that crash over the front of the ship. These things direct the waves down the sides. It's sort of a hydrodynamic sort of thing, or aerodynamic sort of thing. So you do the same the other side. So we add 2 and then 3, 3, 3, 3 and 2, like so, and it should look something like that. Looks quite neat, doesn't it? And what we'll do, we'll get our brown carpet now, because we need that to add a bit of detail along the top, and it should look fine. So add brown carpet over the top of the breakwater, give it a bit of design, and it should all look wonderful. And there are 2 of these on the ship as well, so there's 2 breakwaters. So that's the first one done. So what we're going to do now is leave a single block gap from the front of this cargo hatch now, and we're going to leave a single block gap, and then we're going to add a mech. So this is a mechanical system which basically tensions the cables and things like that. So we're going to leave 1 block forward and then 1 to the side, and build 3 forward. Same the other side, 1 forward, 3 forward, like so, and then 3 or 5 across the top, like so. And that's basically it, and that's all you need to worry about. Excuse me. And then what we're going to do now is 2 forward from there, so 1, 2 gap from there. We add a vent, which is 4 blocks high, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the stairs on the top. So we get our quartz stairs again, which are hidden away. Use that one. So quartz stairs on the top, and then a block forward, like so. And then we want a 2 block gap from there, so 1, 2, and on the 3rd block forward we add the mast. So I'm going to use yellow terracotta for this one, and put the base of the mast in. So the mast goes here. So I'll put the first few blocks in place of the mast, and we'll come back to this later on when we add the mast in place. So this is just a placement for the mast. So it's 2 blocks forward of that vent. So you just put the mast base in place, and then I'll come back to it. Right. So after that, what we're going to do now is leave a 5 block gap. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to add another mech. So on the 6th block forward, we add 1, 2, 3 forward. 1 block gap to the side, 1, 2, 3 forward, 1 block to the other side, 1, 2, 3, like so, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over the top, like so. It creates a much larger mech, which again connects cables to the mast and things, which is what that is for. And then after that, we want a 1 block gap forward. So from the centre block, we leave a single block gap, and we add another breakwater. So this is another cargo hatch sort of thing, which is 7 wide. So centre block, and then 1, 2, 3 that way, and 1, 2, 3 that way. Sides are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across the front. And again, we'll add the slabs over the tops, like so, and then fill it in with the brown or darker brown coloured wood in there, like so. And it should look something like that. And then for the breakwater itself, we go to the back wall of the hatch itself, and we'll start from the corner here. So from the corner closest to the mech here, we build out 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, like so. And the same the other side. 3 out, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's 4 rows of 3 out, like so. And again, we'll add the brown trim to the top. Same to the other side, like that. And there you go. There's those 2 designs, like so. And then what we want to do is work out what to do next. So we want to build or leave a 5 block gap again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th block we build another cargo hatch. So it's 7 wide again, so that's the centre, and then 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way, and the sides are 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then across the front. And it's the same as before. Add the slabs around the rim, like so, and then fill in the space like so, and that is that little cargo hatch there. And then from there, we're going to leave a 3 block gap again. So forward, heading forward again, a 3 block gap. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 out to the side is chains basically. So we'll dig a hole and dig a hole the other side. So it's 3 forward, 1 out to the side, 1 out to the side. And we're going to build cargo chains, but we're going to put a black line, 2 black lines in the deck itself. So we're going to do this first. So the chains are 17, 18 long. So that's 1, and we'll put 1 in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 may as well make it 18. And at the end you add 2 blocks like so. And at the front end you add 2 blocks, or 3 blocks, so 2 and then 1 forward like so. And we do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then 2 blocks at the end, and 3 blocks at the back end, like so. It should look something like that. Excuse me. And then for the chains themselves, I normally use, or recently I've been using anvils. So we get our anvils, and we'll put anvils either side by side or nose to nose, like so. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I'm going to build them like this. So you build anvils along the top of the black, like so, to create the sort of basic chains, if you like. And it should look something like that. So there you go, there's the chains added there. And it should look something like that. Something basic, but there you go. And then inside the tip of the bow here, what we're going to do is add a few slabs. So add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slabs in there, like so. And then, well, 3 slabs at the end, like so. So basically it steps up so you can get to the tip of the bow, like so. On the prototype I built this in brown, but you know, it's up to you what colour you want to use. And it should look something like that. And that is most of the detail done. What we're going to do is go back to the cargo hatches. So the forward cargo hatch nearest the chains, we're going to put a vent either side of that. So one block out from the side, we'll put a vent 1, 2, 3, 4 high, plus stairs at the top and a block forward. Same on the other side. One out to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs and a block. And in between the chains, roughly halfway down, we'll add another vent. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up, block and a chain, block, stairs and a block, and it should look something like that. And then either side of the breakwater, the forward breakwater, we'll do the same again with a couple of vents. So 1, 2 out to the side, third block out basically. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and then stairs and another block. And then we can add the 2 at the side, 2 at the side and 2 at the back, because these are slightly larger vents, like so. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs and a block, and then block, 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 block and a block, block. And it should look something like that. Doesn't look too bad, does it? And then lastly, 2 more vents either side of the back breakwater. So we go from the centre side, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, and go 1, 2, 3, 4 up, plus stairs and a block, and 2 up at the sides, and then 2 up at the back, like so. And then the same on the other side of the breakwater, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 1, 2, 3, 4 up, stairs and a block, plus 2 at the side, 2 at the back, 2 at the other side. And there we go, there's the vents all added, and it shouldn't look too bad. And the last job really for the detail on the forecastle is to add a few bollards. Now I normally add 3 pairs of these, so I add a pair at the front end, so 2 there, 2 more about halfway down, say about there, and 2 a bit further back behind the breakwater, roughly there. So there we go, there's 3 bollards there. And do the same on the other side, add 3 pairs down the side, so 2 there, and 2 more down here, and lastly 2 more behind the breakwater, there and there. And there we go, that is that little jobby done. And that is the forecastle pretty much done. You've got plenty of detail added there. You can add plenty more if you want to, and it should all look fine. So what I'm going to do now is move on to the mast. So I've already put the placement of the mast in, so I've got the mast placed there. It's going to be build up 4 rows of 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then behind that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's your 15 4s up like so, or 4 15s. 4 down from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, build out 3, and 3 there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down from there, build out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go, there's the top mast done. And then down to the top of the first 15, so the 15 at the bottom here, we add a crow's nest, which I'm thinking could be, something actually, build 2 out and then 2 forward. 2 out, 2 forward. So yeah, basically at the top of the bottom 15, so the 15 at the bottom here, at the top of that, build 2 out, 2 forward, 2 out, 2 forward, and then 1, 2, 3 across. And then double that in height basically, so you've got a sort of crow's nest, and then add a floor of course. And there we go, so you've got plenty of room to stand in there. And it's nothing special, but it's on there anyway. And you might want to build it a bit higher actually, because it is right in front of the view of the bridge. So you may want to go to the second 15 up. It's up to you. I mean, if visibility is your thing, then you may want to move that out of the way. But yeah, it does look a bit silly. Anyway, next to that is to add the crane arms basically to the mast. So yeah, if you look on the prototype, I've got the crow's nest much higher up, so Yeah, that's my mistake there. So if you want to make the crow's nest up to the next 15 up there, then by all means, because that's how it is on the prototype. Never mind. But yeah, what we're going to do now is go down to the bottom of the mast now. Excuse me, and then count to the 6th block up. So no, 7th block up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the front of that you build forward 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's 23 forward like so. And then one back from the front we add a black block like so. Just gives it a bit of design. And it should look something like that. And then to the 6th block up. So go down to the bottom again and count to the 6th block up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the side we build back 3. Build back 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 like so, and then 2 up. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3 and 2 up. And then from there you want to build sort of diagonally upwards 10 rows of 3. So we build 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So you've got 10 rows of 3 going up like so, and then one from the end, change it to black, like so. And we'll do the same the other side now, we'll add those 10 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then add the black block at the end. And there we go, that is that little job done there, and that's pretty much all the forecastle and front mast done. And it shouldn't look too bad. So what I'm going to do now is fly back to the back end of the ship. There's a little bit of detail to go on the back there. I haven't put the placement for the mast in place yet, so I'm going to do a jump cut for that, but I'll come back to that in a minute. Got a little job to do on the stern first, which includes a small skylight. So roughly on the stern of the ship here, roughly between the 2 staircases, or directly between the 2 staircases, count backwards 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then add stairs across, and then stairs forward, stairs across, and stairs forward. Creates a little skylight which you can glaze if you want to. If I get the glass and put the glass in there like so, it should look something like that. And then lastly on the stern here we can add a few bollards, so I'll add a pair there and a pair near the back and a pair again. And then lastly another pair just there. So it's 3 pairs of bollard, 4 pairs of bollards, sorry, on the stern there, and it should look something like that. And one more skylight goes on the top of the stern docking bridge. So if we go to the back wall of the docking bridge, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forward, and build a skylight which is 3 wide. The sides are 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 across, and then glaze that as well. There we go, that's our little skylight done, and that's that little job done there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I work out where to put the next mast, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is move on to the final mast, which is on the back here. Goes directly between, or goes between the front deck house on the stern and the main superstructure. So on the back of the ship here, you got the docking bridge there, and you got this deck house here. The mast goes just in front of that. So we'll go down to the centre block of the front wall between this deck house and the main superstructure, and we go 1, 2, 3 forward. I think it's roughly directly between, but there's a 6 block gap. So if we go sort of 3rd block forward of the deck house, and then it's the 4 rows of 15 basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So there's the mast added there. And then 4 down from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build out 3. 1, 2, 3. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3. And then 5 down from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there we go. That's that top half of the mast done. And then we go back down to the bottom again and count up to the 9th block. So we're going to add those rows of 3 again. You can see the diagonal section over there. I'm going to build that on the 9th block up. So from the bottom, count up to the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we build 3 back. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 up. 1, 2. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 2 up. And then we add the 10 rows of 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1 down from the top, add a black block. Same on the other side, add the 10 rows of 3 up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 1 down from the top, add the black block. And there we go. That's the mast added there. One more little job concerning vents. We go behind this said deck house here and go to the centre block of the back wall, and between the deck house and the open area here, 1 block back, we build count out to the 4th block out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and build 1, 2, 3, 4 up, plus stairs and a block again. Same the other side, 4th out. 1, 2, 3, 4, build 1, 2, 3, 4 up, plus stairs, and then another block. And there we go. There's those 2 vents there. And that is pretty much all I'm going to do structurally, because we can finish this video soon. So what we're going to do now is go over to the front of the ship. We've got to add a bit of trim to the front of the superstructure. We've got to add the brown carpet around the bridge wings. So we've got the bridge wings here on the top of the ship. We're going to add the brown trim to that. Just adds a bit more detail. Nothing really special, but it's a sort of Cunard and White Star sort of thing to do. I'm sure other ships of similar brands did the same thing. Around the side there and across the back, and then across the back part there, and there we go. There's the trim added there, and it should look something like that. And then lastly, what we need to do now is just add the few handrails. So get our handrails. We go down. I think what we'll do, we'll add the handrails around the bridge support first. So you got the bridge wings up here, and you got the bridge support underneath. We're going to add handrails around that first. So we'll do that, which could have done earlier on because it's just minor detail, but you know, it's something that needs doing. So we'll add our handrails around that. And then up the other side. So those lifeboats look pretty good, don't they, in the red? I thought grey looked good. And oh bloody, I'm aiming in the wrong places now. Alright, get into there, and there we go. There's the handrails added around that. And I think lastly we're going to add the handrails across the front of this superstructure section here, between the 2 large pillars here underneath the bridge wings. These 2 large white pillars basically go from the side of that all the way around the front of the superstructure here, around like so, and then down the other side, and then out like so. And there we go, there's the handrails added there, and it looks not too bad. And I'll just go down to the stern because I think there's a little bit of detail to add there, between the last lifeboat davit and across the back. So yeah, go from the last lifeboat davit here. We'll just add our handrails around the back of this around the back of the boat deck basically, and it should all be fine up to the davit. And there we go. And that is it for the Campania. I don't think there's anything more to do. We've sort of finished this video a day early, and I'm quite happy with that. It does drag on a bit sometimes, but yeah, she's only a small ship, and the process has worked out quite nicely. Thanks very much for watching and subscribing and all things like that. I really do appreciate it, and yeah, thanks for all the support. don't really know what else to say in terms of Campania, but all I can say is marvel over what you've created, and hopefully it's been easy to follow as it has been for me to screw it all up. So yeah. The next process, or next tutorial after this one, is of course the Californian, which I've already done a preview video for, and I'm going to soon do a preview video for the Empress of Britain over there, which is very nearly finished. There's just a small changes to the bow to do, and a preview video of that will come along as well. So yeah, that's for another day as well. But yeah, I'm quite surprised how well this ship turned out and how quick it was to build, because normally a ship of this size goes for about 6 or 7 parts, maybe up to 8, but this one we've done all in 5, and it's been a real marvel, and yeah, quite happy with it. So we've got 2 of these now, 2 of them next to each other, and basically sisters, I suppose. You can call one the Campania, the other one Lucania. I think that's how you pronounce it. I can't remember exactly how it's pronounced, but there were 2 of them. They were basically identical. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm not really sure what else to say, but as before, if you're going to be building this as part of a downloadable project or a video on YouTube, then of course don't forget to leave credit for the design and a link to the channel, because that's always helpful. That's all I really need, and I really do appreciate it if you would do that. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that matter. There are people who are still uploading videos of the Titanic and things and still claiming it to be theirs. It does piss me off, and it does sort of put the channel in sort of jeopardy, really, because it really does dampen my motivation. But you know, it's not much can be done. But there you go. So I think we'll leave it at that. So that is the RMS Campania. Thanks very much for watching, subscribing, commenting, and leaving polite words and insults and all shit like that. And I shall leave it at that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing. And I shall return with another video soon, so bye for now.